Hi, this is a video for FenceLine, and I'm just going to be explaining all of the cards that you might potentially draw when you are playing a game of FenceLine during your bid phase. The first thing that'll likely happen, there are 40 location cards in the game. This is number 35. Now, the person that's buying fence from you here is going to look at just the person that drew the card, and they are looking for chain link. They will pay up to 110 per section to have chain link built around their property. If they don't have any neighbors that have fences, then they'll need 6 sections. If one of their neighbors has a fence already, then they'll only need 5, and so on and so forth. If they're completely surrounded, they won't need any, and you can just ignore this card and draw another one. The next card here is someone who is searching for the lowest price on vinyl. So this symbol here tells us that everyone at the table gets a turn to bid, and whoever bids the lowest, and it can keep going back and forth. They're trying to just keep wooing this customer. Whoever eventually bids the lowest will get to go through that process and see if they bid low enough to be able to agree with the customer and record their price that they want on the bid sheet. The next tile is the impatient customer here who needs it right away. They are looking for cedar, and the person that gets to bid on this with them is the person that has the material right now. Now, if the person who drew the card has it, they get to go through that process. If not, the person next to them going clockwise gets to. And if not, if no one has it, then this card gets discarded and no one gets to build for them. This is a spite fence. Spite fences are eccentric people who will build 6 sections no matter what they are surrounded by. This is the DIY guy. He will build his own fence, but he will pay you extra for your materials, and he will buy any material you have laying around. So if you use him right away, he might build 6 sections. If you use him later in the game, he might be partially surrounded and only buy 3 or 2 or 1 section from you. If you wait too long, he'll be completely surrounded and he won't be able to help you at all. But the materials that you have left over at the end of the game only get you half of their value at the time. So he's going to help you to kind of clean up your warehouse before the liquidation phase to get the most value for the materials you have left over. This is a calamity card. It is a set related calamity card, and it will apply to somebody in their bid phase when they draw this only if in their build phase before that they set a job. So you set a job and then finish it and then get paid. If they did not set a job, then that means they get to keep the card and play it on someone else later who is setting a job. This is a prices go up card, and when that is drawn, the price of 1 or 2 materials will go up, and the way that's determined is by rolling the die, and it'll tell you which one or ones goes up. Borrow rate goes down. Whenever this is drawn, the number of dollars that you'll get in exchange for a debt chit will go down. Each debt chit that you incur will cause you to owe 100, and on your bills phase, which is the first phase of all your turns, you must pay off at least 1 debt chit. Now, whenever the borrow rate goes down, people that have debt chits already will also possibly incur further debt chits. The first time that happens, every 6 debt chits you already have will get you another one. The second time, every 5 debt chits you have will get you another one, and so on and so forth to the 5th time that the card is drawn. Every 2 debt chits that you have will mean 1 more debt chit. So you want to pay off your debt as soon as possible. This is a sale card. The player that drew this in their bid phase gets to use it in their buy phase. Everyone else around the table gets to use it when they are buying stuff, and then when it comes to the next, when it comes to that first initial player again, it's discarded and it doesn't apply anymore. This is the auction card, And what happens is you roll the die, and a certain number of chain link fences will go up for auction. Whoever pays the most gets it. This is a foreman card. He has a cost of 50. So in your bills phase at the beginning of your turn, you will pay off any at least one debt chit if you have any left over. And then every time that you continue to employ Mike here, you have to pay him a wage of 50. He has a special ability. All of the foremans have different abilities. His ability is to advertise, which means that any of the tiles that you advertise nearby will end up paying you $10 more than they would have before. And that is all of the card types that you might draw when you are during your bid phase playing FenceLine. Thanks so much.